Hole punches. These are used for cutting holes in belts, in bag straps, handles, areas where you need a grommet, a rivet, Chicago screw to come through. So this is our variety. We've got the CS Osborne hole punches. These are the drive punches. We've got our custom-made screw and die sets. These fit into our hand tools. They also fit into our hand press for punching. And we've got the rotary punches from CS Osborne. So a couple differences. On the drive punches, we've got our drop forged steel. These are a little bit higher end. By higher end, I mean they're more durable. The edge is sharper. It's going to last longer. Screw and die sets. This is good for switching in and out with a hand tool, or if you're using a kick press or a hand press, makes it a bit easier for punching. To our rotary punches. So we've got two styles here. These are from CS Osborne. These are great and my preference for using on installing rivets. Quick action. You can switch in between 6 different sizes. The difference between the two, this again is drop forged. This is stamped. And so over time, this is going to last. We've had this one actually in our shop for 8 years. We haven't replaced one of the punch drives yet. So let's walk through a couple ways of installing some rivets. So drive punch. We are going to install our RV9295. So for that one, I know that we want a 1/8 inch drive punch. So one thing to note is when I'm installing rivets, grommets, and snaps, I usually go for the size. So for example, this is a 1/4 inch. I either go for a 1/4 inch size hole punch or just a bit below. I like it to be snug. The other thing to note is that on hole punches, the measurement is the internal diameter. So you have to be mindful of the taper. So on thicker leathers, when you're punching through, you're going to have bigger than the hole that you're cutting at the top as it drives through and tapers down. So again, this is a poly surface that helps to not damage the tip. Poly mallet, or this is a rawhide mallet. You can also use a poly. These are pretty sharp, so 1-2 blows at most. Goes right through. The rivet is right through. So the screw-in punch, with this one we're going to install a 1/4 inch grommet. So I'm going to grab our 1/4 inch. So we labeled them on all the sides. This is a poly hole punch. So again, you can use it with the screw and die hand set. I'm going to use it with our hand press. Line it up. Oh, it comes right through. All right, and finally, I'll show you the rotary punch. So one thing to note on the rotary punches, the one limitation that you have is when you're working with bigger pieces of leather where you have to get in. This only goes in about 1.5 inches. So if you're trying to punch a hole here, your option is your drive punch. So the rotary, install a Chicago screw. Let's go through an 8-ounce piece of leather here. A little pressure. I like to twist and pull it out. Chicago screw, right up through. See what I mean by snug? Nothing's coming out and it holds right in place. So that's our range of hole punches.